Hello, welcome back to Slice and Dice. This is a record ahead episode, actually, if you can believe that, because I'm putting up a highlight yesterday. You should definitely check it out. I did a silly infinite that required a lot to go right. It was a great video. Go watch it if you didn't. But I'm back. I'm currently on a 5-banger. Let's see if we can whiff another 5 streak. Let's get to it. I think I'm mostly done with picking out curses that I haven't seen before and going, ooh, what's this do? I think I have a pretty good handle on it. I think some curses are borderline. This is where it's hard to tell. Heavy weapons is borderline, and -1 reroll is borderline. They are both not that bad, but not that good either. And I can reroll. Stone monsters start damaged, I think, are both pretty terrible. You can win with these, I just don't think that. I think they make your run a lot worse. Stone monsters in particular, I think, is tough. I'm gonna reroll, I think. I think heavy weapons is fine, but you need your blue to be strong, and student is not strong, so I'm gonna roll. Yeah, we hit mana debt. Hell yes. This is probably the easiest curse in the game. First spell you cast each fight costs +2 mana. It rarely matters. What's our team? Lost, Fighter, Squire, Acolyte, Initiate? That's fine too. Acolyte is okay. This side, the heal 1 cleave is pretty bad here. In case you're unaware, I will go through the characters. I'll just give you a second. Just know that, like, this is poison, the crooked dagger is cruel, Fighter's just a baseline guy. This is redirect, so basically, the system follows a pretty good uniformity in the symbols. Like, crooked dagger is cruel, hand is redirect. These are both focus when they have the little orange glow around them, which means they do double if they are targeting the same target as the last die you used. Multiple things like this is cleave, and the wands are single use. Just in case, and we're pretty early on in the series still, so I don't want to assume that you know what's going on. Now, Initiate is terrible in this run. Initiate is my worst character by a lot. Get to do 4 to the Wolf. We will be... The best character to see in this run is probably Glacia. Glacia is a very strong blue. Not Sparky. Definitely not Sparky. Don't say Sparky. I don't need to hold that. We can roll all the way down. There's nothing really bad happening here. Seer is pretty bad with mana debt. As much as I like Seer, I do think he's very fun. It's really hard to get out of mana debt because he's 3 mana single uses, so you have to roll these basically back to back in order to get a foretell off. So, unfortunately, it's not Seer, which means it's Knight. Knight is fine. He is not something to be excited about, but he's a-okay with me. Lost is doing very well. I don't know what to hold for Acolyte. I think I want to hold the max HP, honestly. I want to give Lost 2 max HP, so I'm going to roll all of this. Ooh. Close. Yeah, because Lost is going to die to Crone otherwise. And I do believe you kill the boar first. The Crone's not actually that scary. The heavy hits are free. The poison is pretty bad. Not that scary until you get poisoned. I can get around it for a turn. Letting time go by is fine. I can leave this boar alone. Like, we're powering up. We're chilling here. Actually, I think you kill the boar. Since I have to dodge anyway, my first thought there was, should not kill the boar because I'm dodging, but then I realized the boar's attack goes through either way. I should kill it despite the dodge. Now, Lost will not die to this. 2, I need to get healing to keep Initiate alive. 2 and 3 is 5. We hold the 1 mana. 2, 3. Oh, this is lethal. Okay, nice and easy. Our tier 1 is Poultice. Hey, Poultice is sick. This is an extremely okay item. I don't think you roll here. I think there are a lot worse outcomes than Poultice. Just a heal 2 single cast? Hell yeah. 2 thorns. Annoying, but not bad. Especially with Knight, who can just punch one of them right out. What's my total HP here? 5, 10, 15, 21, 25. Okay, so this is actually just... Is this lethal? Hang on. I'm at 5, 10, 15. It's 19. I'm one off. Okay, so I would like to look for... I want healing. Okay, this is lethal. For sure. Oh, this is also lethal now. I just kill with the Lost. That's fine too. Then use a strong mid-game unit. Juggler's okay as well. These are both fine. Who do you like more here? I like Sinew a little more. His 2 shield is a lot less bad since Knight has a steel shield side. So he can pass 2 shield to Knight and then Knight can pass 5 to someone else, which is okay. Turn 1 poison out of Bramble is gross, though. Very not cool. I'm gonna just push damage. Lost does pretty well into Bramble because of poison. And if I can make it to 4 mana, which eventually I will, I can just gather. But it is a bit of an uphill battle to gather. Oh, never mind, it's actually easy. Doesn't really do anything here, though. This might be... It is lethal. There it is. Not too bad. Cheater Sleeves is fun as hell. If you ever get this to proc, it's 5x if the last 4 dice were the same as this one. If you ever proc it, it just wins you the game. It's really hard to do. And Slice is consistent, even though it's kind of awkward because I'm not really playing into mana. Having the opportunity... Slice is good depending on who our blue is, basically, whereas Cheater Sleeves is a little bit hit or miss. Damage Cruel. And 2, 3. If I can kill this barrel, I'm gonna reroll. Not ideal. I'm gonna hold the steel so that I don't potentially have Sinew die. That's fine. We'll be alright. We have a bunch of spells despite mana debt, but these are things that are good to have in case I end up in a plan where I'm getting out of mana debt. You might think that the right idea is to just play away from mana debt, but it really isn't, because you can't control what your game plan ends up being, and there's a reasonable chance that I just end up having to play into mana. And if that's the case, then I need to have a plan in place to deal with that, basically. It's a free escape from mana debt. I don't think there's any reason to do it like that. Gambler Herbalist. There's no way it's Gambler. Herbalist is pretty mid, but yeah, once you're out of mana debt, she's great. A good indicator that I should probably play. I mean, because alternatively, if I'm just going, oh, well, I'm not going to play towards blue whatsoever, I would be taking Gambler there, and, well, you know, Gambler. Could hold the growth mana. There's actually no reason not to hold the growth mana there. Kill here, and we're dodging the weaken. 1 off of stunning the Cyclops. Also, double exerts is really scary, isn't it? Because now I could just hit completely nothing, or I can hit enough mana to gather. Also solid. When did I get out of debt? Oh, when I hit gather. That's right. I forgot. How could I forget? Probably the most spells I've ever had. I have 5 spells here. Oh. Iron Pendant or Bowl. Well, one of these is better than the other. Again, if you're wondering about Bowl, Bowl is just... It's the item you take for a higher curse. If you have like middle blank, I think Bowl just completely breaks it. For example. Growth Cantrip is cool. Having double exerts, though, is really not great. But if I hit that cantrip, I'm chilling. I can gather. Nothing here. Yeah, now I'm chilling. Put up the regen, poison this guy. Gather through the pain. Oh, actually, he just dives to run. Herbalist just hard counters Slate. It's a Sparky angle. If this character was bad, I would pick Sparky here, but Trapper is like top 3, so I will take Trapper. Trapper Herbalist is also a classically good combo. I'm a huge fan of taking Growth because I think this fight's gonna go long. Growth cantrip is huge, or just Growth on the vulnerable is fine. I'm gonna hold the block here for Knight. Continue. Thank you. Growth vulnerable. I think I kill Geitha here first. Geitha is probably... you know what? I think Magrat. Because the longer Magrat's alive, the more poison is a problem. Block for Herbalist. That's fine. The weekend is pretty rough, and yeah, here comes the heavy. I have a lot of ways to deal with the heavy. Oh, the weekend is pretty tragic, though. 2 mana vulnerable, or 2 damage vulnerable, rather. Good enough. Yeah, I guess you just cash out the 1 manas. Kill Magrat, block for Trapper. There's a wolf coming, but I'm almost out of debt. And once I'm out of debt, this run is much easier. I am getting tore up, though. Geitha has gotten her 3rd hit out, which is difficult to deal with, I would say. Oh man, this is starting to look kind of bad. I killed the wrong one. I'm pretty sure I had to kill Geitha. But if I was taking poison here, we'd be doomed as well. Knight needs to roll block. I guess Sinew plus Knight together, just pick an enemy and kill them. Fortunately, I think it has to be Agnes. And... I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of this. I'm rolling. This gives me a cheat. Because I can use the 4 damage. I high rolled here, by the way. Keeping the shield was safe, but keeping the shield is worse in every situation other than X. And I'm not in a position to be playing conservatively here. I'm getting steamrolled. Right. But now I'm okay. I'm gonna poison the wolf. And I'm going to play... Poultice? No, I need to play... I think Herbalist has to die here. I can kill Geitha. Hold on, I can kill Geitha here instead. Poison Agnes. And then we go... Poultice here, Vine on Initiate. Nobody dies, I set the wolf to 2. Because if I hit Agnes for 4, it's going to kill Trapper because of the top flame. This is greedy, but I'm not actually wasting any damage. I'm actually not wasting damage here. It's fine. I have to kill them both anyway. 1 to all shouldn't be doom. I'm gonna look again for the deal 4 and kill. I'll hold the cantrip 1. Dodges whatever. Now that we're out of debt, we can kind of just stall. Oh, but I dodged, actually. Oh, wait. I want to proc the 1 damage burst here. Okay, we made it. This was a really scary fight, actually. And it's not a great sign, but it's mostly because we have Sinew Knight and they are both exerting. But when they roll together, they do double kill. Or they do just kill 1, which is good. We go Jester's Cap here. I'm actually kind of scared of our mid-game, and Jester's Cap lets me play, well, a better Initiate. Tell me what you think is better here. I know which one it is. I think the immune to poison is very niche. That's the other thing. I can have Night hold 3 damage to kill this imp. I don't think I hold the growth. Yeah, this 4 damage kills the bones. Jester. Yeah, that's huge. Okay, so 3 damage kills the imp, 4 damage kills the bones. Vulnerable plus vines kills this imp, or maybe... Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do this a little differently even. Because I can play Slice here too. And then I go 3 here, 4 here, and then I realize I have to do this the other way because Trapper is dying. I have to do it down here because they're double hitting Trapper. Oh wait, but that doesn't work either because then the double hit on Sinew kills him. Okay, so it's gonna be 3, 4, and I think the best thing to do is kill the imp. The burst, right? Is it the same? It's the same. And that doesn't change anything. It's exactly the same. Okay, this fight's easy though. The Jester's Cap was a high roll. Now, to be fair, of course, pretty likely that you're gonna hit there. Let me just take the guarantee here, because I take the dodge actually, because the dodge means that I can kill this imp and be fine. I could also like burst block, but it's fine. Whatever you do here, you're chilling. Hard to lose. And we're done. Playing around these exerts is kind of spooky. Now remember that I have Jester's Hat here. And think about that. Which of these two characters is more useful, just overall? Because I'm definitely not staying on Initiate, that's absurd. It's definitely Glacia, right? 9 HP versus 6 HP, basically. Better base character. I think it's contextual on if I keep Glacia or if I put the hat on her, and I'm going to just forget. Because Glacia can't miss. But the hat gives me rerolls to help the other characters hit. And if there's a specific side I want to be hitting, then I want Glacia to be rerolling with me. And there is a specific side I want to be hitting. It's the 1 damage chain in this fight to kill the illusions. This is Cleave Chain. Do I have Cleave anywhere else? I do not. Just checking. I'd like to kill this Quartz. Okay. It's gonna be... Now, the real question here, will I greed for the treasure chest instead? The answer is no. It's very not right. Because what the hell? Oh, wait. Hold on. I rolled enough mana. I actually just assumed I wasn't going to roll enough mana to press Slice. I pressed Slice there. Gray, yellow, orange, weakened. I mean, I do kind of want it. Tier 0 to tier 2, fuck it, dude, I'm gonna open the chest. I think this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You know how it is. I'm a greedy boy, and I like it when they give me items. That's all there is to it. I think you reroll. I don't want, even on this point, because no matter what, I'm going to be spending my 2 mana here on Burst. If I hit 3 mana, I can instead kill the Quartz. What does 1 mana give me? 1 mana lets me kill this Quartz, actually. Okay, never mind. That's fine. You're splitting hairs there. This fight's very over. Either way you look at it, we're very done. Because my units are coming off of exertion. I have 1 killed already. You can't hit anything other than growth. Wrong button. Sometimes I do that. I hit done rolling instead of reroll. This is what I want. I'm trying to sweat a little bit more and make sure that I am making as good of decisions as possible, because a lot of times I'll say it doesn't matter, like on a fight like this, and then I'll have a character die. Not a lot of times, but sometimes. Wow. It gave me Glass Elm. +3 max HP, death is permanent. That's really interesting. Duck treasure chest. Treasure chest is horde, single use to the left side, bonus equal to number of unequipped items. Duck is echo to the 2 right sides. If anyone in my team has things on the 2 right sides, Duck is very strong. And I think Duck is very strong here for Glacia. Echoing these 2 manas, you're able to get 4 mana or even 6 mana out of it even. Glass Helm's interesting because it would let me kill one of my characters. I'd probably kill Glacia, and then I can upgrade someone else to a tier 4, which is fun. I only get 1 though, and I don't know how strong it is, so I'm not really willing to try it on this run. But there maybe will come a time. I actually think that Jester... I think that it's really close on Jester versus Herbalist in terms of sides. The regen is useless, the 1 poison is okay. But the real thing here is this Cantrip 1 reroll. Because I think it pushes the 3 mana into being a little more useful. Also 3 mana is a little better because of Echo. Yeah, okay. Lich's Finger. Damn, I could have... You can set up something real crazy here on this run. Because you can have... Theoretically, now I'm going to say his name again. You can have Lich's Finger, Horde, Ghast. This is mana gain and death. Now, if I had... Let me just look at my inventory. If I had no items equipped right now, except for Lich's Finger and Horde, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, here's how that would work. The Ghast would roll his left side. He would play it. It would be mana gain on his death. He would die, generating 20 mana because it's 5 items, which gives a +5 to bring his 5 mana up to 10. 10 mana gain. Then he dies, you get 20 mana. You have a Surgeon sitting here to resurrect him, then you just cash out. The problem is as soon as you miss, everything goes to hell. Anyway, Imp and Grave, it's just not worth it. There's not... That item is not worth it to me. It's not a bad add to the fight, but it's really just not a worthwhile trade to me. I'm gonna roll for the Echo here. I'm gonna roll for the block as well. This is gonna be a more difficult... It's gonna be a longer fight. Actually, kind of want to roll for the 4 damage kill for Slimer. 4, here's 8 mana. Okay, now the fight's a lot easier. Oof. My fault. Wait, give me 4 mana. That's my fault. I should have played more conservatively. I was feeling myself a little too much when I hit that Echo. My bad. Need to do 4 to this. Come on, Trapper. This is where you can see things start to get away from you, because I can now miss completely and have Herbalist die, which would be it could be like the start of a snowball, basically. I think you have to roll all of it, though. You have to roll for shield and mana. You have to roll for something better, because I'm not saving Herbalist off of this, so it's basically worthless. There you go. See, this is a high roll, but that's the sort of situation I need to not be putting myself in. Because that could have very easily gotten away from me. You have Herbalist die, and then you have a bad turn after that, and suddenly things snowball. It doesn't matter here, but we're about to walk into the next turn, or the next floor's boss, which is where it can start to get you. And it all stems from not holding the 1 damage vulnerable. We should just kill him with this. There you go. And then you walk in here, down a character, and things start to get away. But we're good. This is a great choice, Eccentric versus Mimic. I think they're both really good. Although every time I pick Eccentric, I feel like I struggle greatly. This is a great time for Eccentric because of... Oh, I have Echo, but Echo's not that good for him. It's almost certainly going to be worse because of the 1 reroll cantrip. These are going to start to be really bad. So I could go Mimic instead. What does Mimic give me? Mimic gives me... It's hard to say, right? Mimic is pretty dependent on how good your orange and blue are. But a reuse and a 2 mana or a 2 shield copycat is good. If I have mana gain, you can get a lot of mana off of this. You can get steal off of it too. You can do pristine. I really want to pick Eccentric though. I like him a lot. So this is how it comes out. These are both gambles. Eccentric is a gamble on seeing good side replacers in the next 3 items or so, and Mimic is a gamble on seeing good heroes. I'm gonna go with Eccentric. I think it's a pretty safe gamble when you see him early. Like, Eccentric as your first yellow lets you go, oh, I have the side replacer character. I have the character who wants that side replacer. Give me that shit. He also does really well in this fight if you roll your Descend, which I did. He gets crazy value. All the way down for the Echo here, no doubt. That's okay. I want to save HP on Glacia. It's like, I think with the Descend... Oh, it actually does do 2. Does it do 2 down here? No, okay. It's down here where you don't get the 2 damage. Which is interesting. It means that the Descend is killing the lower enemy first? Yeah. The Descend kills the lower enemy first. So the Bones does 2 if you do it above and 1 if you do it below. Good to know. And again, I'm gonna hit the Rotten here. This fight's basically over. If you can kill that many Bones on turn 1, you're probably chilling. I'm gonna take the 4. When we're 2 of 2, it's a little bit contextual, but I think it's right here. It depends a bit on what you're playing into, though. I think you just take the guarantee. Because it's also even. It's a guaranteed 4 mana as well. Puts me vulnerable. However you want to do it, this is over. You can't even kill Glacia with 1 bite. Good fight. Overflowing Chalice or Tentacle? Tentacle is good when it's good. Is it good here? Strong, maybe. I can see it doing a lot of work on Knight if I had another way to give him armor, but I don't. Overflowing Chalice, I think, is one of the better items in the game. If you have 3 or more mana at the end of the turn, plus 2 mana. Tentacle, by the way, is minus 2 HP, add Repel. Repel is the one where when you... like, if I were to shield 3 with Repel on it, it would do 3 damage to anyone targeting whoever I shielded. I think there are cases where it's good. It's really good if you have Cleave, for example. I hold the 4 here because I really need 4 mana. Now I'm 1 away from getting to press Slice. Which means 4 out of 6 hits on Herbalist are now good for me. I think the Trapper wants to hit the 4 mana or the 4 damage to kill the other snake. But I'm gonna hold the vulnerable instead here. Yeah, because it can combo with Knight. Yeah, okay. I was gonna be pretty upset if I didn't hit there. Now we win. Wiping out both snakes and all 4 illusions. It's exactly what Slice is for. Even though it's kind of awkward in this fight, in this run, obviously it's what it's for. Roll for the 4 mana. There is no reason not to when you have 2 Echo sides. Oh, this is over. Done rolling. Done. Ooh, Echo Wizard is close. Damn, I really could have gone for that Horde fucking Lichfinger Surgeon combo. Oh man, also Horde on Wizard would have been good. But none of that sounds great. I think Wizard is a nice neutral hero. He's pretty ambiguously good in this run. He will do fine as our Capstone Blue. Nothing to write home about. He can hold the Echo still. It's not like I was using Glacia's ability all that often anyway. I'm gonna hold here. I think you hold... I did not hit a reroll, right? So I'm rolling to 1. 1 and 4 is 6. I'm 1 off of killing here. I think I reroll. Yeah, we high roll here pretty heavily. I'm not going to complain. I actually like holding both of these as well, holding the shields. Someone asked this question on my stream last night. Does Iron Pendant work with Perma Boost and Smith? The answer is no. I did not think it would. Because this is shield 1 single use Perma Boost. And this is +1 to shielding. So should he get +1? Should he get 2? I think the answer is no, and the answer is no. But it's a good question. I can kill the bird here. And the null. And that seems right. Oh, and when you put it like that, if these 3 effects, actually if these 2 effects even kill these 2. No, it's these 3 actually. Burst and then descend kill the null and the call. I'm no longer in any danger. Can roll for damage on war chiefs. That is fine as well. That one cantrip out of wizard kind of clutches here. How nice. Eccentric isn't my favorite character to hold the +1, but as long as he keeps hitting, he's alright. That's 7. Oh, and that's lethal, for sure. What is he? He's 5? Okay. Ichor Chalice, 1 damage to the topmost enemy for each wasted point of healing you receive, or Iron Helm, +6 max HP. +6 max HP is the world's okayest item. Is there a crazy item in tier 7 for me? There are a lot. Charge Link is not good. Wand of Stun, pretty good actually. Erythrocyte's fine. Conduit's fine. Anvil's a whatever. Sharp Wit, almost, but probably not. Copy left to right, Stasis. Just want to know keywords. No. Broadsword's pretty good. I think like around half of these are good for me here. Let me summarize. Second Chance is okay. Ogre Blood is probably fine. I'd have to look, but I think it's okay. Boots of Speed are extremely good. Wax Seal is extremely good. 2 Reeds is extremely good. Metal Studs is extremely good. Sickle is busted. Flute is interesting. Poison Dip is pretty good. Charge is whatever. Pair of Kings, eh. Can work with a lot of these. Tourmaline Paraiba is good. Rampage 1 to the left side. I think that's not good. Troll's Blood is fine. Earth Plus is always fine. Broadsword is good. Cauldron's kind of bad. Wooden Bracelet's fine. That's bad, but I saw it already. Stasis is not good. Actually, Stasis is kind of good, because it means that you can perma-boost multiple times. Pocket Mirror is interesting. Okay, I've convinced myself. Oh, this isn't random tier 7s! It's 6 or 8. I did all of that for nothing. Ah, shit. Well, let's look at the 6 or 8s real quick. I won't do them all, I swear. This is going to take forever. Just a quick thought. Can't see ones you've already seen. Sushi and Greatsword and Brimstone are all busted. I think you take the shot. Scorpion Tail's fine. Sapphire Ring's great. I'm gonna take the shot. Fairy Dust. Oh! Don't mind if I do. Now Eccentric literally can't miss. That's a great hit. I think it's an interesting question because Iron Helm is okay, but I really feel like at this point I need to start fishing for better than okay. I need to be fishing for very good to get out of this one. And I'm rolling for the mana gain here. Okay. We're just gonna slice the demon down. And then do the same to the Hydra next turn. Yeah, my thought process there is pretty much we want to roll for something really good because right now we're playing with just alright. And we want to be doing better than just alright. I'm rolling all the way for mana here. For sure. And yeah, hitting Echo is good enough. But Hydra does not. It takes 5 mana to kill Hydra. Stalwart is fine. I'm not hyped up about Stalwart, but I'm probably not picking Sharp Shot. I really just want to get away from Knight also. Stalwart's a nice little consistency booster. He's consistently okay. Should have taken a second to think about if I can kill Basalt, but I can. I definitely can. Do I want to roll for Perma Boost, actually? Or do I just take... I think I just take the 4. It breaks me out of mana debt so fast. Oh, and Herbalist rolled a dodge. This is the sort of thing that I wish I was thinking about. I wish I could tell you I planned for this, but I guess it's really hard to say, oh, well, of course I should put dodge. I should put Jester's Cap on Herbalist so she can dodge the Basalt. It's a nice boost, but in reality I think I should just keep Jester's Cap on Herbalist. Yeah, that's like... You're trying to be too smart about it if you're thinking things like that, I feel like. Oh yeah, well of course I'm gonna keep the Jester's Cap on Herbalist. It makes it so that I can dodge everything on Basalt. Okay, sure. But like, dodging is just good throughout the run. That's all. That's all I want to say. Dodging is just good throughout. Same idea, but I actually want to kill the other quartz. I think killing both quartz on this boss early is good. And we're through half his HP, both quartz are dead, and I dodged. It was an actual flawless turn 1. It could not have gone better. And now I just win through bursting. Oh yeah, this is super over. Not even bursting, Vine. We fucking slaughtered Basalt. Brimstone. Place all sides with single-use mana sides retaining their original keywords. I think this is almost always not good. Brimstone though. Hey, how about a 12 damage descend today? Oh, this is my kryptonite, dude. I lose to this fucking enemy. I'm pretty sure I've actually never beaten this guy. All heroes start petrified 1. I swear to you, this is my fucking bane. I can actually use Cleanse here to get out of some of it, which is nice. I'm gonna roll now. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna win now. Damn, this guy is really hard. Anyway. I'm gonna kill you all now. That was nice. Good little confidence booster. People always tell me they think Forsaken's spell is very good. I don't know, Forsaken's good because she has 10 HP also. But at the same time, I think Venom gives me a nice little game plan, gives me a nice little tactic to get through something really bad like Hexia, because Eccentric's going to struggle on Hexia, he's just going to blow himself away. Venom's a nice little bit of Hexia insurance. And that's it. Remind me to equip a Glass Helm when we go into the final fight. I'm going to continue to hold these 1 mana gain echoes. My entire early game discussion point that I was making about how I'm taking spells even though I have mana debt is proven to be correct here, because I don't have any problem breaking out of debt now. That is what I'm trying to say. And that's clearly happening. I'm gonna roll all the way down for the send, by the way. There is no worse side. They're all about the same. So we can just roll it all the way to see if I can hit the game winner. It's gonna be kill Wisp. Kill Wisp. I guess I can just reuse and then kill another Wisp for free? And I'm out of debt? That's crazy. And then I think you just kill the troll here. He doesn't die, so we end turn. Stop there. And I do feel like it's correct to roll Herbalist all the way down, since Herbalist can assist in hitting the winning side. We're done rolling, by the way. First burst. Kill. Dumbbell. Dumbbell is excellent on Eccentric. And tweet. Well, the thing is, this is great, but I think it is dumbbell over collar. So here's the thought, right? What does collar give me? Well, collar gives me copycat. Copycat gives me nothing much, really. And so dumbbell is going to be, instead of a 12 descend and then 2 4s, it's going to be 2 8s and an 8 descend. And then I get to move the brimstone over to stalwart for a 15 damage exert. Brimstone doesn't do anything here because of echo. Yeah, it's definitely dumbbell. Another day of dumbbell eccentric. And again, we're gonna definitely keep the fairy dust out because fairy dust means I cannot miss whatsoever. It is now inconceivable to miss. And we're looking like we're gonna clean up pretty nicely here, I gotta say. Very happy overall with this run. Not too shabby. 15 damage exert. Gonna Thanos snap this troll. Don't hold the 3. Eccentric rolls all the way down until he hits descend. For sure. And if he misses, it's cool. Oh my god, I have 15 damage copycat, or 15 damage echo. Holy moly. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's gross. Okay. Interesting question here. It's Hexia. Does this choice matter? It's profit or nothing here, basically. And so the question becomes, do I want to keep Herbalist and keep the hat on? Or do I want to take Profit? I think Profit gives me more gameplay against Hexia. And I have no revives, so there is no reason to take off Glass Helm. I'm going to put Venom to 11 HP. I want to make sure that I don't put the Overflowing Chalice on someone who's going to die, though. Venom's going to die, most likely. I actually have 10 items. I never have this. I almost have 10 items I want to equip, too. Okay. Let's see how good it is today. Well, it's probably over if I hit the Echo. I'm gonna go ahead and roll it because I would like to hit the Descend, potentially. I don't want to lock this. Yeah. Okay, the fight's over. You guys can close the video now. Well, no, wait till the end. I think it's really good for the retention and the analytics, but this is extremely done. Goodbye, Hexia. And then we go like this. Yeah, make sure you stay all the way to the end. I gotta get the retention stats up. That's a banger, though. That's an absolute banger of a run. Only 2 deaths on the whole run, and it was these 2 guys suiciding into Hexia. I'm telling you, I think that Eccentric as your first tier 3 is great because you get to pick your items for him. I think Eccentric later is harder because he wants specific items that a lot of characters don't want to play with, because left and middle replacers are not good for a lot of characters, but yeah. And the big thing that I wonder about is, was it correct to gamble for Fairy Dust? I think so, because at the end of the day, +6 max HP was the other outcome there, and +6 max HP is not that good, I don't feel like. It's fine, but is it really worth not taking a gamble? Because the throw of the dice there wins you the run, versus being marginally stronger. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.